Hello, everyone, and welcome to Cast It. Today we are celebrating the first heavenly birthday of Matthew Perry. May you rest in peace. Today we are saying happy belated birthday to the belated Matthew Perry, who would have turned 55 this August 19th. Perry started acting as a child. Here he is on Growing Pains. Happy birthday indeed, Matthew Perry.
Only Sandy? I meant the one and only Sandy, who I care about deeply.
We will get back into Growing Pains and all the shows that Matthew Perry was in throughout his acting career. When it was a long one, I recall seeing him on so many shows. I would be like, oh, it's that guy. Sandy from Growing Pains, Carol Seaver's boyfriend. Man, he really pops up in everything. He was the one where they killed him off and in a drunken car wreck. I remember him. Jeez, Nigel. So, out of respect for the famous actor, on his birthday especially, we're not going to talk about the F word too much. What we talk about then, just talk about his life, Nigel. Okay. Hit it, Nigel. Perry was born in Williamstown, Massachusetts. His mother was a press secretary in Canada who served for Prime Minister Pierre Trudeau. So even though Matthew Perry was born in Williamstown, Massachusetts, he actually lived in Canada for quite some time. Fascinating, Kyle. Fascinating. Perry started acting in 1979 when he was still just a child. Only 20 years later, Matthew Perry is appearing, co-starring, and oftentimes starring in major Hollywood feature films. That's right, Nigel, and Matthew Perry was no stranger to the romantic comedies. He was getting casted as the leading man, and the leading lady right next to him in the picture. And it was actually on the set of Fools Rush In, where he was involved in some sort of a jet ski accident, and he actually wrote about it in his memoir, in his book. It just came out in 2022, a couple of years ago. That's when he was first prescribed Vicodin, and he started abusing it, and that's when he says in his book where he first started getting addicted to things, drugs and alcohol, and having all kinds of problems. Very sadly and unfortunately. By the way, Nigel, have you ever seen Numb? I have not, no. I've seen Birds of America, though. Yeah, you gotta check out Numb. It's pretty amazing. Alright, I'm actually gonna do that. Nigel, it's time for you to be a bad guy here. I'm gonna make you talk about the F word. I got this. Good man, Nigel, good man. And although Matthew Perry did not want Friends to be the first thing people thought of, it definitely will be one of the things they're going to think of. There's Matt LeBlanc, and Perry has said before in many interviews that he only lets close people who are very close friends to him, near and dear to him, call him Matty. So you made some friends on Friends, and a lot of people really love you, and, well, sadly for many, it will be the first thing that they think of, because he was so well known for the show. That's what we're going to cover more, of Growing Pains, for example. Matthew Perry was saying in that same exact interview he wants to be remembered as the guy who stops people from drinking and getting messed up. So here we go, I mean, what a great character, Sandy. That's the perfect character that he played. In a way, his character as playing Sandy, the drunk driver who ends up dying later in the hospital after they really thought he was going to recover. That's how I remember him. That's how many people remember him. So, I mean, first thing comes to mind with me when I hear Matthew Perry, I'm thinking of Sandy on Growing Pains. And in the same interview, he mentioned that he just wants to help people. He wants to remember he's a guy who helps people not get drunk like he started doing when he was only 14. And ironically, Sandy, he got drunk and ended up having a car accident, hit a tree, and died of internal bleeding at the hospital.
Yes. Was Sandy? Yes. And driving. Carol, we have talked about this. Mom!
I don't believe what I'm hearing, Carol. I thought you had more sense to get into a car with a guy like that.
I do!
Well, it doesn't sound like that to me.
Well, Dad, you don't have to get mad. I mean, we know it was wrong. We learned our lesson. Sandy's got a second chance now, and he's never gonna do it again.
But right.
And I'm never gonna do it again either.
Carol, look. Honey, I love you so much. The idea of you lying in there.
Dad?
So Sandy's parents will be in around 6?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the hospital around 7. Sandy thinks an hour should be enough time for his dad to stop yelling.
Speaking as a parent, Carol, I would say 2 hours yelling minimum. Better make it 8 o'clock.
Hi, Mike.
Hi. Listen, Carol, that guy Doug just called from the hospital.
Uh-huh.
Well, he told me that, he said that...
What is it, Mike?
Carol, Sandy just died.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he said it was just a few minutes ago.
Michael Seaver, that is the sickest joke that I have ever heard, and I am never gonna forgive you.
Carol,
But that's impossible. I mean, we were just down there. I saw him. He looked good. He was laughing. I'm joking. I'm sorry that this happened. He wouldn't dare die. No!
hey, look, the doctor said that he was just, he was bleeding inside or something. Internal, hemorrhage.
Mama, this has to be some mistake. I mean, Sandy's gonna be fine. He told me. No. This isn't fair. What happened to his second chance? What happened to his second chance?
First came onto the show as, well, a crush that Carol had bumped into. They both had a crush on each other at the library. He was actually a junior college student, and she was actually still in high school doing research for college.
I was just looking for Joyce.
Oh.
James Joyce.
Oh? I don't know where they keep him. I don't go to this school.
Oh, really? What college do you go to?
College? NYU, you?
Isn't there just one U?
No, I meant NYU. Where do you go?
Oh, well, I go here, sophomore. So I see you're a fan of F. Scott Fitzgerald's.
Oh, I'm doing a paper on Tender is the Night.
Oh, what a great book.
I know, it's such a sad story. It's so romantic. Love the idea of expatriates sitting in a Paris cafe, sipping good wine, talking about art and life and love.
Want to get a beer?
Huh?
Oh, I'm sorry, that was a little abrupt. My name's Sandy.
I'm Carol.
Hi.
Hi.
Well, I was just thinking of taking a study break, and I was wondering if you wanted to go with me across the street to the beer keg.
Me? Go to the beer keg?
Well, they have wine, too. We could talk about love and art and life and Paris.
Oh, gee, it sounds great, but I have a lot of work to do.
Oh, right. Well, maybe some other time.
How about right now?
Boy, you're very decisive.
All women are at NYU.
That was when they first met. This is when they last talked.
Well, you don't look so bad.
To tell you the truth, I don't feel so hot. I get so many tubes and wires in me. I get HBO now.
Are you in a lot of pain?
Not as much as I'm gonna be when my dad gets here.
Sandy, I am so sorry this happened to you.
Carol, don't worry, I'm gonna be okay. My car, on the other hand,
Wait a
that's
minute,
what you should worry
there's
about.
eyes of brown there?
What
Aren't they
happened
like
last night?
blue and
Well, this big
maybe
tree
green
ran
or
right out
something
front.
and Friends?
And I'm gonna be charged with drunk driving.
I don't understand. I mean, it's not like we had that much to drink.
I know, I mean, there've been plenty of times I put away a lot more than that, and nothing happened. I guess
Oh, jeez.
I just ran out of luck last night.
Are you kidding? I mean, when you think of what could have happened, you were really lucky. So you lost a car. The important thing is that you're gonna be all right. You got a second chance now, and you're never gonna do anything like that again. Right?
Right. Listen, could you do the talking when my dad gets here? I mean, you could probably get me a new car.
So how long do they say they're gonna keep you here?
I don't know. The nurse says these internal injuries can be pretty tricky. Don't you think she looks a little like...
Larry Bud Millman? Yeah. You know, Sandy, I didn't know how much I liked you until I found out you were hurt. I mean, maybe that's why this happened. I mean, they say everything happens for a reason, right? I mean, maybe this accident was a good thing for both of us. Sounds dumb, doesn't it?
No. But now that you found out that I'm going to be okay, do you like me any less? Carol?
No, I'm thinking.
So, you ever kissed a guy with tubes up his nose before?
Up his nose? No.
Careful, they're monitoring my heart rate.
So by playing Sandy on Growing Pains, he probably did save a lot of lives. A lot of people were scared to drunk drive after that. Let's go more lighthearted now. There's a movie 17 again. I love that cheesy movie, but gosh. One from 2009 was Zac Efron and Leslie Mann.
Do 60 seconds with Zac Efron, and that's you, so you should be good at this. Do you listen to CDs, or do you have an MP3 player or an iPod?
CDs, always CDs.
When there's a lot of girls coming towards you, do you engage them, or do you run away?
It's really only happened a couple of times, usually overseas.
Is that why you spend so much time in Europe? That's not on here. I just made that question up. I don't understand this next one. It says chunk or sloth.
Hey, you guys.
I don't understand
Goonies.
the answer or the question.
It's a reference to Goonies.
Oh, okay.
Well, you know the truffle show.
Sure,
right?
of course.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it right now.
I'm gonna make you do it.
Do you send texts, or do you like to be on the phone more?
If I don't really want to talk to you, but I'm kind of trying to be nice, I'll send you a text message.
Yeah, I mostly get texts from you. Would you rather sing on camera or sing in the shower?
In the shower. Always the best acoustics.
I would assume less people watching you.
Yeah.
Are you able to play a good practical joke on people, or can you not keep a straight face?
Yeah, if I really want to get somebody, I can probably handle it.
And now we're going to ask Zac Efron some 17 again questions.
Hey, Mike, I can tell you're down, but you're looking at Scarlett kicking you out of the house and wanting nothing to do with you as a negative. I guess it's mostly negative, isn't it? You only had no upside for that.
Bet you wish you had it to do all over again.
You got that right.
Hey, get off of there!
Ooh, that's eerie. Because he passed away in water.
It's freaking me out. Freaking me out! I'm pubescent!
Did you dress up when you went to school, or did you keep it casual?
I kept it casual.
You kept it casual?
Yeah, the way you said dress up.
Yeah.
I don't know what you were implying.
Yeah, did you dress up as a dainty school mark?
This is hip.
What'd you do, mug case head?
Were you the class clown, or were you the prom king?
I was more of a class clown. I didn't even make it to my own prom. I went to a couple other girls' proms.
Oh, so some women asked you to go to their prom?
Yeah, and since I didn't know anybody, I was like, yeah. No one to be embarrassed in front of.
Sure.
Yeah.
Much like the singing in the shower.
Exactly.
Hey, Mom, this is Mark.
Wow. You look just like my husband. That's so weird.
He's weird.
Did you find that it was easier to imitate my facial expressions or the way that I talk?
You have a very distinct smile.
I do?
Yeah, you go like this.
Yeah, I do that.
It comes out.
Exactly.
Comes out. There it is.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the best 60 seconds ever. And you spent it with me, Zac Efron. Take it easy.
On Cinemax.
Cinemax.
I was able to do it, the first time. But, all right.
I love this next bit coming up, Thomas Lennon. This is toward the very beginning of the movie.
For letting me stay here, Ned.
Oh, well.
No problem. You good on our captain?
Yeah, I'm good on the captain.
Yeah. Hey, Mike. Like, I can tell you're down, but trust me on this. You're looking at Scarlett kicking you out of the house and the kids wanting nothing to do with you as a negative. When in fact, I guess it's mostly negative, isn't it? I had no upside for that. Hey, you're getting that big promotion today, right?
Yes. Yes, I am. Today, everything turns around for me.
See? Knock 'em dead. I love you.
He says, I love you. Ed says, I love you to his best friend. Perry's character doesn't say anything back. And this is toward the very end of the movie here.
I just packed up all my stuff and I wanted to give your key back and say thanks. It was, hey, whoa, no. Wasn't expecting to see you there, Prince Holt Masterson. You look very pretty.
Thank you.
The force is strong in this one. So I guess I'll be seeing you at work, boss.
Oh, yes, Coach O'Donnell, and we are very happy to have you aboard.
Hey, buddy, I got you a little something for your first day at your new job.
Don't think about how much it costs. Hey, got me a whistle. Don't blow it. Come on. Play big. You too. Love you. Love you.
Oh, he finally said it back. Anniversary birthday. Happy birthday, Matthew Perry. Maybe friends will, maybe it won't be the first thing that people think of. Either way, they'll think of you and your long, successful career, and what a great and amazing actor you were, and what a great human you must have been to have taken your coworkers and colleagues and made them actual friends in real life. Gee, that's absolutely right. God bless you, Matthew Perry. Rest in peace. Happy heavenly birthday. Amen to that. This is Nigel and Kyle signing out. We ask for a moment of silence for Matthew Perry at this time.